Last year, we talked about how agent persona is moving from agent to an expert. But this year, with Agentic, with the advancement in Gen AI, the agent to expert to a revenue generating persona, where agents are able to cross-sell and upsell. So really bringing in revenue for the brand and enterprise. And lastly, the focus area is around driving insights and analytics. As all the information is flowing through the contact center, how do we take that information and drive operational efficiency? So in terms of really, if I'm looking at all my conversations and the calls that are coming into my contact center and we are not able to contain them, or our containment rate is low, how do we drive the high containment rate? Same thing, taking all the insights that's flowing through the contact center and really creating targeted and personalized coaching for contact center agents. So those are the top 3 priorities for contact center leaders and brands and companies. Let's look at what's important for the end customer who's reaching out to the brand. How do they want to be serviced? What's important for them? So customers value 24/7 support, so that's where your automation comes in, where you're always on as a brand. They can reach out to you whenever they are ready to reach out to you. They value speed, that's important, but something has changed this year, so from last year, but they're increasingly wanting to also communicate with human agents, human interaction, with empathy. And as you can see, north of 80% of US consumers, when surveyed, they'd like more human interaction with the brand. And similar numbers, 75% of non-US consumers would like human interactions as well for that personal touch. So considering these 2 factors, these are the factors we've taken outside in and inside out to really kind of develop our roadmap and the newer capabilities which we are building in our platform. Now, if we double-click AI for service and then kind of figure out what are the different products within the AI for service portfolio. So automation AI, which is your chatbot. Contact center, which has the routing, the agent desktop. Agent AI, taking the power of LLM, Gen AI, Agentic, empowering the agents. And quality AI, driving insights, leveraging all the conversations within your enterprise and driving insights. Now, all these are sitting on top of our Agentic platform, agent platform, which Prasanna and Raj talked about earlier today. So we derive all the value, low-code, no-code platform, cloud agnostic, model agnostic, and all the AI engineering tools available for full 360 observability. So at Kore, we have a AI native, born in AI contact center, which is omni-channel. We can service voice and digital, but not only inbound, we also have an outbound capability as part of our contact center, both web engagement as well as voice and SMS outbound reach. We have a very holistic ACD smart routing platform. We have different types of routing which we actually power through our platform, and then Agent AI, omni-channel desktop, and then very, very powerful analytics capability within our platform. A little bit more in terms of features of our agent and supervisor desktop. We have advanced capabilities like co-browse, secure form fills. We have back-end collaboration, so our agents can collaborate with supervisor and other agents through messaging, so that's available as well. And then our desktop, agent desktop, which is a browser-based interface, can be highly customized to fit your business needs. And then, as we all know, contact center is very, very metric driven. We measure seconds, and we want to optimize everything. So with this platform, you also get access to reports, which you can schedule. We have about 15 plus out-of-box reports. We have dashboards, which we can refresh from 3 to 5 seconds. And then fairly recently, we've also added wallboard support, so center-wide wallboards and then queue-based wallboards, which you typically run in your BPO operations. And then closing it out, we have post-call survey, and we have integrated with variety of our partners to enable other capabilities which work seamlessly with our platforms, such as Community WFM for WFM and voice biometric. Since the agents are live, human agent is using the platform, it is important that we localize the interface to best suit your business needs. So just in the last 6-7 months, we've added new language for agent desktop supports, French, Spanish, German, and Italian, and we have a healthy roadmap of other languages for localization. And in terms of interaction, we already support north of 120 languages, so basically servicing conversations that are coming in 120 plus languages. Now let's look at one of our customer who's using this. They are in the telecom space. They're based in North America. They're running their digital contact center using Kore.ai. They have about 3,000 agents. Concurrently, around 300 agents are being serviced and helping customers. Using our contact center, they were able to drive down their AHT, average handle time, by 20%. But not only that, as I was saying, the agent persona is changing from agent to expert to revenue generating persona. They have observed that using our platform, the agents who are using our agent AI, they're able to upsell more. So that's phenomenal. We are already seeing how our customers are benefiting from our platform. Now let's go into some of the things which we have recently added and what we are doing new. Now before I go into that, you heard Prasanna and Raj talk about how there's just been so many changes in the kind of overall Gen AI, LLM, AI, agentic platform, autonomous agents. But when you're actually in the contact center business, you want to make sure that you deploy because you're the brand for your customers. You're the front door for your customers, right? They're reaching out to you. So on one spectrum, when you're building an AI-first application, we want to optimize for low latency. For example, we want to bring in ASR, TTS engines that work best for your unique use case. We want to strive for higher accuracy. So bring your own model so that you can fine-tune it based on your own business use case. And then we want to drive consistency, and that's using our guardrails, making sure the responses your agents are actually giving to your end customers are consistent from one agent to the other agent. But at the same time, we are also optimizing our platform for the contact center metrics, which are very important for your business, such as containment rate, first contact resolution, average handle time, cost per conversation, and customer satisfaction. So we are marrying both the AI metrics as well as the contact center and creating that optimal product portfolio for you. Now, this is a new capability. Last year when we were here, if some of you are rejoining me today, at that time we didn't have, you would use our agent desktop and you would have voice agent service voice customer, and then you would have different agents servicing digital customers, right? So we have introduced blended agent functionality. So a single agent using a single desktop can service both channels, so voice as well as digital. So chat, email, social media channels. So that's a net new functionality that's already part of our product today. We also added advanced supervisory controls, supervisory capabilities. So for compliance reasons, human in the loop capability, where supervisors can listen into a conversation an agent is having with a customer. But not only that, they can actually whisper to the agent. If an agent is a newer agent and they're still onboarding, they can whisper and coach in live conversation. And then if need be, they can also, by click of a button, join that conversation. So as part of that, and we can have about 6 participants in a call at a time. So we've extended our conferencing capability as well. Real-time sentiment capture and visualization. We did have some basic sentiment capture capability, but we've enhanced it further. So what we've done, it was pretty static. What we've done is we've made it configurable. You can turn it off and on. and it would give you, you could see a happy face, a sad face, or an angry face, but then when you double click it, you will see a graphical representation. And then we have fine-tuned a model to kind of, that's included as part of the contact center AI, but we also are now allowing you to bring in your own model if you like. So bring in your own model to run sentiment analysis if something works better, something you'd like to do. So that's available. We have an outbound campaign module that's part of the contact center, but we've also added an one-on-one outbound email. So let's say our agent is servicing a customer. They are on a voice call, and for some reason, they need to send some paperwork to that particular agent. They can actually, because now we have blended capability, they can actually create an email as they're talking to the customer and send that out. So this is a new capability as well, part of our platform. And summarization using external LLM. So we already had summarization. We shared that as part of my presentation last year. What we have done now is actually bring in the capability of bring your own model for summarization, and we have multiple customers who are actually using this. There are various benefits. You can fine-tune it based on, again, your own business use case, but also kind of have the multilingual support. So the summarization module, which is included, it's trained in a few languages, but with this, sky is the limit. You can get summarization in the languages of your choice. So available today. Again, customer spotlight. We have a large banking and financial customer who is using our platform for summarization. They are in the, they're running about 300 voice agents, and they, with the kind of summarization module, they're able to reduce the average handle time by 20% because the agent don't have to actually go and do the after call work, type in the notes, and then hit submit. Now, speech AI integration. So we have our own voice gateway that's available with our contact center AI for servicing voice interaction. And what we have done is we have actually integrated with the leading ASR and TTS vendors so that our customers, you and our partners, have the flexibility to choose the vendor they want to work best with. A lot of times customers have already invested in a platform, so they want to stick with that. Other times there is a unique need for a language or a dialect that works, so we are working with customers in Middle East, in Europe, and not all, a particular ASR, TTS works better for them for that particular dialect or that particular language. So again, flexibility in the platform to choose the ASR, TTS vendors of your choice. Again, we've implemented this, is already live with a few of our customers, where we can service multimodal interaction, where a conversation is coming in on voice, in Spanish, in German, in Arabic, and the agent on the other side is actually an English-speaking agent, but they are also on chat. So we all know voice agent versus chat agent, about 1/3 cost for a chat agent, and it's very difficult to really house multilingual agents, live human agents. So how do we kind of take care of those customers who are coming in a variety of languages and voice channel, but still be able to service them through the. So significant improvement in your operational cost in terms of contact center, and it's all in real time. Fairly recently, we have also added voice-to-voice streaming, wherein you can feed in live voice coming in from your IVR, your customers, into an LLM, and the LLM responds with the live streaming back. So that's something we have already integrated with OpenAI real-time API and Google Gemini, and Santosh will be talking more about this capability in his session. And in terms of outbound reach, so we have both proactive web engagement, we have outbound campaigns. What we did was, this was a module which was net new, natively built, and we launched it last year around April timeframe. And when we launched it, we had voice as a channel, and we had agentless dialers. Since then, we have actually extended the capability. We've added SMS channel as well, both one-way and two-way. We also have extended the dialer capability. So we had started with agentless dialer. We now have progressive and preview, and then we are now working on predictive dialer. That's part of the roadmap for 2025. And we are seeing a lot of success with our outbound module where debt collection, lead generation, in terms of broadcast notification for utilities companies, real estate management companies. So we already have customers using this module as part of Contact Center AI. Now in this particular segment, I'll talk about quality AI. All the conversations that flowing into your platform, you want to make sure that you're capturing that and driving insights. The current quality AI is, in the current scenario, the customers are, really just analyzing 5 to 10% of their conversations, pretty low. And it is also prone to error, and it is quite expensive and time consuming. So what we've done is we've rolled out quality AI, wherein you can auto-queue 100% of your conversation that's done with AI. We also have a conversational intelligence dashboard which monitors key KPIs and agent performance metrics. And last but not the least, with all the conversations that's flowing through and you're auto-queuing them, taking that insights and driving personalized agent performance development and coaching. Now this particular module, which it works with our contact center, so CCAI, Core Contact Center, but also is available with third-party platforms, so other CCaaS platforms. And most of the features are in parity. There are a few features which are part of only our QM because we have the agent information with us. But and we are seeing a lot of traction on this. We have already customers in banking and financial and other industry who are using QM Express. And what we have done is we have implemented an FTP connector where we will ingest all the live recordings, the recordings you have, or the transcripts into our platform and run QM on top of that. Again, all the models which we have fine-tuned models within the quality module, churn identification, crutch word score. We have inbuilt the models which are fine-tuned on our end. But we also allow you to bring your own model if you would like to kind of have this capability in other languages. So our fine-tuned models are English only, but if you bring in your own LLMs, you can run it in the language of your choice. Conversation intelligence dashboard it's included as part of the quality AI, which is really measuring 3 E's: contact center efficiency, average speed to answer, abandonment rate, transfer rate, agent efficacy, adherence score, crutch words, and empathy score, and lastly, the customer experience. So CX metrics, topic and intent binding, and sentiment scoring. We have evaluation forms which you can set and evaluate 100% of your interactions using AI. So, and then we also have an agent leaderboard. So this is available where supervisors, QA managers can review this, and it's a single snapshot where they can see all the agent score. They can drill down, and once they drill down into an agent, they can create custom personalized coaching for a particular agent, and then they can monitor if the agents have been able to go through all the coaching modules that have been assigned to them. And then right now, what we are working on are really taking our agent platform and embedding it into a QM, into a QM module. And some of the use cases we are working on is churn prevention. So QM, based on all the interaction it's monitoring, is going to monitor and actually highlight, some of these interactions, some of these customers are at risk of churn. Once QM has identified that, it's actually going to interact with the agentic auto QA, a knowledge agent, which is going to fetch all the backend information to know more about that particular customer who's at risk of churn, and then work with the reasoning agent to come up with a plan to contain this churn, to ensure that you don't churn that agent. And then the reasoning agent triggers the task agent to either reach out to the particular customer with the promotion or with the remedial method. So that's something we are working on. That's going to be available around July timeframe. And similar use case for missed cross-sell opportunities. So as I was saying, agents are no more just agents or experts. They are revenue generating personas. So looking into the conversation, if there are any missed cross-sell, upsell opportunities, working with the knowledge agent to pull in all the promotions for the product or services that the company is running, working with the reasoning agent to really figure out how to best reach out to the customer in this case, and the task agent really executing that task. So all of this run autonomously. And I wanted to also talk about a particular customer who is using QM. So this is a customer who is based in Europe. They are using QM to really drive contact center insights and drive efficiency. Their use case is they're in the transportation sector. They're using this for driver care and FAQ bots, so really helping the driver as and when they need it. And they're using all of our products. They're using Contact Center, they're using Agentic and Quality.ai, and they are able to monitor 100% of their interaction and drive those insights. So with that, this is the end of this particular session. I'll have my colleague come on and talk about automation AI, and then I'll come back and talk about Agent AI. Thank you.